welcome to the United Queendom!
Brilliant.
Why do so many gay men love musical theater? Is the affiliation real or a myth?
Okay, so not all gay men love musical theater. I count myself among perhaps the weird group who doesn't really get it. I don't have a strong affinity for musicals. However, it is absolutely true that musical theater and gay men go back a long way.
Because Broadway has never been broader. It's not just for gays anymore.
Many gay and bisexual men have been involved with musical theater since basically the beginning of the genre. And so it's not strange to imagine that a sort of gay sensibility would have just been in the genre.
You are the worst thing to happen to musical theater since Andrew Lloyd Webber.
A number of the genre's main figures and artists have been gay and bisexual men. So people like Leonard Bernstein, Cole Porter, Arthur Lawrence, Stephen Sondheim. They were all there, throughout the form's heyday and into the present, sort of infusing it with what you could say is a gay sensibility. Secondly, the genre, just sort of by its emotionally exaggerated and even campy nature, is going to appeal to a certain kind of gay man who is looking for a space to either, if they're actors, sort of act in that way and be able to be a little bit more free of gender constraints. Also, in an audience member, they're going to be able to identify with that. The musical's dissemination through cast albums and other materials like that sort of allowed for the formation of a gay vernacular across the country. So, men in cities and towns where they may not have had other ways to meet or identify other gay, love interests or just friends, the musical provided a way for them to sort of recognize one another.
You know that school musical thing? Is it true you get extra credit just for auditioning?
Many musicals that were ostensibly straight in terms of their narratives and love interests or whatever can be read as gay if you choose to do it that way. Later in the history of musical theater, of course, you get musicals that have actually explicit gay characters.
I want to go to the devil, I want to be evil, I want to spit tax, I want to be evil and cheat at jacks.
And so in both those cases, what you have is essentially an art form that allows a space for gay identification, gay sensibility, that didn't really exist elsewhere in the culture.
Musical theater's for the gays. The lucky, lucky gays.
And, it continues to provide that space today.